I finished my shift at the rundown fry shop just as the sun was dipping, and my manager barked that I had to haul the hot oil out to the big metal drum in the back lot. I lugged a cold 5-gallon bucket of grease, slipped it through the back door, and paused to listen to the night insects buzzing over the parking lot. The stale air smelled faintly of fried food, but something else lingered, heavy and sour, hanging over the fenced-in dumpster area. I stepped onto the cracked concrete, and the sour stench hit me like a wave, driving me to the oil drum where I saw a heap of rotting food and a battered shopping cart littered with trinkets. Then, half submerged in the dark, greasy liquid, a gaunt old woman emerged, her skin slick and glistening, eyes wild with terror. She thrashed for a breath, gagged on the oil, and then flung a globs of hot grease straight toward me. I stumbled back as the oil splashed across the ground, the barrel tipping forward and spilling a river of foul-smelling grease that rolled over the yard. The old woman clutched at my ankle, her oily hands slipping as she tried to drag me into the slick, her shriek piercing the night. I fought her, slamming my foot into her wrist, and the pain made her release me with a guttural howl. I scrambled toward the chain-link fence, desperate to vault over it, but the oily sludge slowed my steps and the woman's fingers curled around my leg, pulling me back. With a desperate kick, I knocked the bucket, propping the back door open, hoping to create a gap, but my jeans snagged on the fence and I hung upside down, dangling over the pit of oil. My breath came in ragged gasps as the night air swirled cold around me, the woman screaming and sliding deeper into the greasy pool. I shouted for help, my voice echoing off the fence, and a startled passerby rushed over, pulling me free from the fence's clutches and dragging me away from the oozing horror. Together we staggered back to the restaurant doorway, the police sirens already wailing in the distance, and I could still feel the oily residue clinging to my skin. The officers later took statements as the old woman's limp body slipped beneath the oily tide, the yard now a blackened, greasy wasteland. As the night faded, I walked back inside, my uniform stained with a sickly sheen, and the manager handed me a ticket to leave early, warning me never to return to the back lot. The memory of the all-bathed scream still haunts me, each whiff of fried food now a reminder of that nightmarish plunge. I promise you, if you ever hear a rustling in a dark oil drum, run before it's too late.